For David Zins, 25.4 miles per hour in this class, and we have no speed a little bit tonight. So, youngsters out here in the crowd, if you don't have ear protection, well, look at your right hand, there's 5. Look at your left hand, there's 5 more. Countdown, still having 5. From Independence, Wisconsin, brings us still having fun. John Deere to its knees at 280 and 13. 280 and 13. And then we're going to move into the four-wheel drive truck class, 6,400 pounds, where we have 8 trucks in that class. And we're going to crank it up even more. So sit back and watch. Dinner's coming. Dennis Butler from Gays Mills, 284 and 98. 284 and 98, and put him in the number 2 spot right now behind Dave Zins. We'll see him as the evening goes along. Glad everybody out here tonight. Dave Zins, Potosi, Wisconsin. Steve Zins. It is Oliver. We'll be chasing after the Z-Line 125 white, a 294.3. Potosi, 30.5 tires were just a buzzing right out of the hole, and a well-balanced ride as he brought that front end up about 8 to 10 inches and rode down. Lancaster, Wisconsin, 12-mile-an-hour speed limit. And the track patrol brought the 4320 of John Krubel to its knees at 255 and 72. 255 and 72, 11 miles per hour. As they've made the change in the eliminator, so we'll start this class over again. On the speed, 279 and 03, 279 and 0. We'll see if light keeps at or if he turns it down. Once again, later on this evening, we'll have the last class of the night, which will be the local class. It will be a shootout class, so stick around as Kyle Adrian of the Young Buck John Deere will put down our first official distance of the class. And Kyle Adrian is not happy with himself. He had a distance of 2.83 and 7.7. Unfortunately, you look at the speed board, 12.1. Bill from Lancaster. 12-mile-an-hour speed limit. Coming in with a 2.4-inch turbocharger, 3,000 RPM engine max. Upwards of 600 horsepower on some of these tractors. Levi Worley, the 4440 Deere. Levi Worley from Lancaster, 280 and change the distance to beat. Levi's distance 278 and 13, 11.4 on the speed board. Good speed. And 4, put down by Bill Ball, that's the distance to beat. Kevin Jasper and his late father Randy, together a lot of years of pulling experience. Kevin Jasper shows the disgust as well, 278 and change, a 12.2 on the speed board. That will result in a disqualifying run for Kevin Jasper. Wisconsin. And the track patrol brings Ian Adrian to a stop at 2.86 and 4.5. 11.9 on the speed. That's a new leader. Ian Adrian. Tom Keeney. Mount Hope. 2.86 and 45 the distance to beat. Track Patrol brought him to a stop real fast. 282 and 02 for Tom Keeney. 282 and 02 put him in the number 2 position right behind Ian Adrian's 286 and 45. The 4440 John Deere that Trevor Whelan calls the Slab Town Special. Trevor's distance 282 and 26 put him in the number 2 spot. That'll drop Tom Keeney's 282 and 02 to the number 3 spot. And Bill Ball. Exactly 11.8 on the speed. 286 and 45 was the distance to beat Trevor Jackley. 284 and 91 moves Trevor to the number 2 spot. And 9.5 for Cameron Allen. 11.5 on the speed, and not enough to put him into the top 4. So 286. Travis Schiller, Dorchester, Iowa. D21 hours. Boy, he gets right up there in the mix of things as well. 286 and 45 is the distance. Travis Schuler's distance 282 and 81 will put him into the number 4. 286 and change the distance to beat. Corey Hahn, 280 and 30, 11.0 miles per hour, 280 and 30. John Krubel was our first puller in the class, and we reset the sled. 286 and 45 by Ian Adrian, that's the distance to beat. retirement plan, 275 and 35. 275 and 35, 11.6 miles per hour. What's right? 286 and 45 is the... Well, Dan White turned down 279.03. He came back with 279 and 27. Not quite enough to get in the top three of the class. We'll get the results here shortly.